Hello, everyone. So, welcome back to the second part of our podcast episode for today. So, I'm here with our other batch of our interns. So, we're gonna talk about their experiences, their learnings, and all the works that they've done working on a real world projects at AHB.AI. So, first of all, guys, could you introduce yourself and what you do at university?
Great. So my name is Saad Nasir. I'm a computer engineering student. I'm going to my fourth year. And I worked on AI. I've used Google Machine Learning Kit before this. But this is the first time I ever do anything with like object detection and stuff like that.
Yeah, hi, my name is Fadi Al-Qazzaz. I'm pursuing my degree as computer engineer in University of Sharjah, and hopefully this is my last year. My specialty is web developer. I make websites and mobile applications. But this is the first time I enter to an AI field, and I learned a lot about it actually doing the project here at AHB.AI.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Muhammad Tariq. I'm studying in University of Sharjah. Actually, this is my last year. I'm studying computer science. Actually, I have worked on something related to an object detection, related to aircrafts, enhancing algorithms, web development, and a lot of these.
So if I could start with you, Fadi.
Yeah.
So can you share your expectations before starting your internship and how those expectations have changed as you progress in the internship, and has your expectations have been met or has been exceeded?
Yeah. So first of all, I expected that that this internship working at AI will open a door for me in my career.
Right.
Actually, it didn't open just a door, it opened many doors in my career. I realized that AI field is really big, and it's not just one objective. It teaches you many stuff and what you can do with AI, and the amount of different unique projects that you can achieve using AI. And I achieved more than I expected. I've learned a lot. I've learned stuff that I didn't know even exist. And that's why I'm happy that I chose this to work, to pursue my internship at AHB.AI to work in AI projects.
Cool. How about you, Sad?
Okay, to be honest, when I applied here, I knew that I was going to be doing something, but my biggest fear that I was going to come here and I wasn't going to learn much. And I think in the first week we had a meeting where we sat in a room and we discussed all the aspects of the project.
Right.
And I was like, okay, that's kind of when my expectations kind of changed. I was like, okay, I feel like I actually can learn something here. I'll be honest, as the project progressed, my expectations like continuously changed, because I was like, okay, wait, this is a lot more than I expected. There's a lot more here than I first thought. So I think by the end, I was just like, my expectations were like, I'm really happy that I did end up coming here, because I realized how much I enjoy working with AI as much as I did, because I was a part of me was like, I've never really done much other than use like pre-packaged models.
Right.
But training my own model, doing all that kind of stuff, it actually was a lot more entertaining, and it was a lot more interesting than I thought. So I guess overall I didn't come here expecting much, but I ended up being really happy with what I got.
Fantastic. How about you, Mohammed?
Okay, first of all, when we did our first meeting, and when you sent us the proposals, and when we read that, and when it comes for choosing which project, it was easily choosing anything. We don't know what we will struggle later on, and we actually thought about it, me and my mates, and we went for the object detection. And when we progressed with the project, my expectation that we will struggle a lot with choosing the model, how we will label it, how we will train it, and how our model will be later on or in the final phase. And to be honest, I'm really happy with the model and how we worked on, and we have learned a lot from it.
Right. Okay. Fantastic. So next question is, can you tell us more about the specific projects that you work on and what were your roles in doing the project? Sad?
Okay, so we worked on object detection for detecting fraud at self-checkout counters for retail stores. And so basically, we were trying to see if we can find if someone's committing fraud at those
Right.
at the counters. So what I did mostly was a bit more of the training of the model, a little bit more of the logic of trying to see if is this object within the range of being safe, or is it more in the range of it? No, this is fraud. I did a lot of that. I also did the basically the borders. A lot of I think a lot of us did labeling as well. That's kind of mostly what I did, and I think that was kind of the most interesting part, because that's kind of like the heart of everything. So that's kind of my role.
Yeah. So my part was mainly at the beginning. Of course, all of us did labeling, but my main part, I would say that problem solving maybe. Of course, when you work with AI, you're gonna face lots and lots of problems from the beginning till the end. There won't be a phase that will go without some kind of issue. And I was there. Like at least I gave ideas, which me and my team worked on. And even though not all of them worked, but at least most of them worked. And I also made the whole website for the project. And that's other than of course labeling and helping my fellow mates with what they're doing. But that was my main part in the team.
Okay, as Saad said, it's a computer vision project for Nesto for a fraud detection. So first of all, as also Fadi said, it's a problem-solving thing. That when we thought about the angle of the camera, how it will be, and how we will process the products, it will be processed as scanned or as a fraud detected. So our role here, or my role, is to build the model properly, and we train our model to detect those products if it's scanned or fraud detected. And also we worked on the website also with Fadi. As he said, he did the whole thing, but we also worked a little bit with him, and that's it.
Yes, so you mentioned some of the challenges that we faced during the project, right? So I think a follow-up question with that is how do you think is the importance of being agile in terms of product development? Like we also have a challenge wherein we receive the data like a bit late, right? How did you adjust into that, and how did you overcome that?
Yeah, I would say having constant meetings with your group members is important, so everyone's on the same page.
Right.
But also you have to make sure that you leave enough time for actual developments, and you have to always always have a backup plan.
Sure.
With us getting the data late, one of the things that we had to do was we had to create our own data for the meantime. So we had something continuously working, so that when that data came, it wasn't like all of a sudden we have all this work on us, right? You have to always be building on something, working on something, trying to have the project slowly move, so that way you're not all of a sudden hit with this big wave of information and you don't know what to do with it. So I think that was one of the most important things.
Want to add on to that?
No, it's exactly what I wanted to say. And just don't wait and do nothing until it comes to you. Just try to search for a backup plan, because the thing that you might be waiting for doesn't work. It might not work.
I totally agree.
I want to add also that the backup plan for us was we were waiting for the data from Nesto, and it was super late. But it's when we did a meeting. Okay, we came up with a plan that we have to go somewhere or a retail store, and we take a video in such an angle that we can try our model.
Like improvise something.
Exactly.
Do our own data set.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's good. Right, so next question would be, okay, so what have been some of the biggest takeaways or lessons that you've learned during the internship, and how do you think it will help you later on once you progress into your professional careers?
Okay, I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, sure.
I think for me, I'd never really worked with anything like this, and so it's for my career going onwards. There's this entire project that I now understand how to work with, and because of this experience, right, and being able to use the message server, right?
Yeah.
I kind of have an expectation of how everything works on a fast scale.
Right.
So I can now, even if I want to do AI projects on my own, I know how much time it'll have to take either on my own computer or
Right.
on like another type of server. So it's kind of just, I mostly gained experience because this is all new, right?
Yeah.
I've never done anything like this, and I've learned so much that I feel pretty confident in my skills that I can be like, okay, I can look at a project and be like, okay, this is going to take this much time. I can probably organize myself a lot better now. Probably give things that like I thought like, oh, maybe this doesn't matter as much, or
Yeah.
oh, this part doesn't need that much time.
Right.
Now I feel I can give everything a proper weight and make
Right.
like a project progress better.
Right. Hamad?
Yeah. So as Saad said, we didn't go through this all development or the structure of this. But of course, in the university, you have learned most of this. Okay, but here, when it comes to real time, or when you're working on a project that will be in the in some stores that you might try one day, that you will try your best gaining all the information or
Right.
to learn a lot of stuff
Yeah.
to train this model or whatever is it, and this actually what happened with us. And actually here the environment was very good to learn, and also from you helped us a lot, gaining a lot of experience here. Yeah.
Yeah, as my
Yeah.
fellow mates said, we learned a lot. It opened lots of doors for us. We're more confident in doing AI projects in particular.
Right.
And as I said, it's not just one project. No, it opened many doors for
Yeah.
us actually. Things we would have done differently might be organizing our time more, and
Yes, because we were cramming at around 10 p.m.
Yeah,
last
yeah,
night, right?
still-
We're still in the
not
office.
ramp up and not having to stay overtime and not postponing everything till the end. And yeah, I'm not saying that we should worry everything. We should worry about
Everything.
the future, everything.
Right.
Yeah, just worry about it when the time comes. But if we're gonna leave it till the end,
It's
Right.
gonna get messy.
yeah, it's gonna get messy. Exactly.
Sure.
So just organizing our time, to do more testing actually.
Yeah,
So would have
totally
been
agree.
better. Yeah.
Totally agree with that. Because I guess my last question would be, okay, so do you have any advice for future interns that would like to or considering an internship with AHB.AI?
Yeah, I can go first. Regarding this, as I said, organizing, or don't do the same mistake as us. Organize your time, have your goals set already, and just progress. It's not a bad thing to finish the project early.
Right.
If you have like 6 to 8 weeks, finish it in 5 weeks and spend the rest testing. So don't just postpone things. And the second thing is, do not feel shy to ask your supervisor.
Right.
Here at we have you as our supervisor, and you're a genius actually, and you helped us a lot. So, but the thing is, I'm thinking, what if we asked you many questions or
Earlier.
seek your help earlier?
Yeah.
You know, we left everything till the end, and we asked
Right.
your help till the end. So, so don't feel shy to ask your
Yeah.
supervisors, whether it's Michael or anyone in the company. They're all geniuses. They know what they're doing. They know their resources, and they can help you with lots of stuff actually.
Okay. So I guess, what about your advice for someone who's coming from a different background? So you came from a web development background.
Yeah.
Then you entered AI. So what would be like? your sort
Don't
of
worry
a-
about that.
Right.
No worries about that. You will learn, and you can even implement your skills in web development in
Right.
in this project, even if it's fully AI, as I did here.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
As you're learning
Yeah.
new stuffs, as you're learning, I'm saying, as you're learning new stuffs, even if you're coming from any background, you will enjoy it because you're still learning.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's very important. Sad, want to add to that?
I guess my only piece of advice, they said a lot of great pieces, but I guess I'd say don't be afraid to take time to do research. Like a lot of times, I think we found answers very quickly at the beginning. I feel like if we looked deeper into them, we probably would have had better organization of our time and of our project. So I think when you're planning to do these kind of projects, give proper time to research, give proper time to ask questions. I feel like we did ask you questions But I think we could have asked a lot more. A lot of time was wasted with us like, no, we have to figure it out ourselves. But I think it would have saved a lot of time and a lot of hassle if we just came up from the beginning and just asked questions. So I guess that would be my biggest piece of advice is just ask questions.
There's no wrong or right questions,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
So it's something that's going to be helpful for the development.
It's good to figure things out by yourself, but set a limit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Give it a day, too, but other than that, no, seek help. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So I guess that's all for today. Thank you very much for your time, and we appreciate. It's our pleasure to host you on this internship. I hope you learned something or somehow,
I'm sure we did.
and I hope you can use that later on in your career.
Sure, and we thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Actually.